Hello guys, my name is Gagan
My name is Michael.
and today we're gonna watch October. So this is a new Bollywood movie which came out yesterday. So what do you think of the trailer, Mike?
Trailer looked pretty confusing. I didn't really know what's going on, but it looks interesting, so I'm looking forward to watching the movie.
Yeah, so the trailer didn't give anything away, so it was a good I think it's gonna be a good movie. And yeah, so I'm excited about Varun Dhawan and the new girl who they're introducing, that's Banita Sandhu.
Okay.
And hopefully she's a good actor, unlike Disha Patani. Like
She's cute though.
She's just cute, but yeah, let's
All
see
right.
how it goes. And I'm really excited about the movie because the movie is made by Shujit Sarkar, and he's a guy who made like really good movies in the past.
Okay.
And his first movie, I think, was about like a sperm donor or something. It was like a really fun movie.
Okay.
So this is like a really different genre for him.
All right.
And yeah, so we're gonna watch the movie now, and we'll be back and give you a review how we felt about it.
See you guys in a bit.
Yep.
All right. So we just finished watching October. So what would you rate it out of 10?
I would, in a total film experience, I would rate it as like 6.
6?
Yeah,
Whoa.
6 out of 10.
That was surprisingly low,
Yeah.
actually. No,
Yeah.
I thought you would go higher.
Not
Because I thought you were gonna go higher, so I thought I was gonna go higher. But now that you said 6,
yeah. No, like, be honest.
I would give it 6.7 to 7, depending on who's watching it.
Yeah.
I mean, this movie. I'll start. This movie for me is not something I'm used to watching very often.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why, like, I don't really know how I feel about it. Because to be honest, midway through the movie, if you asked me if I liked it or not, I would have given it like a 1. In all
Yeah.
seriousness. And then towards the end, you start warming up more. The story develops a little bit more. And it, like, increased my rating. But I wouldn't say it's anywhere near 8, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, it could be if you're into this type of movie, but for me personally,
There was
it
no
really wasn't.
ups or downs in the movie. It was just straight, simple story from beginning to end, and the end was not satisfying. So
Oh, because should we do spoilers or no?
yeah, whatever.
Yeah, 'cause
Who's
she
gonna
died.
watch it?
Yeah, because she died. Is that why?
Yeah, and like it was very
So you wanted her to see her live.
yeah, just, like that's but that's how every story works, right? It's gonna be so they try to change it a little bit, make
No, I wouldn't agree with that. I think they could toss of a coin, to be honest,
it.
in terms of if they live or die.
Yeah.
Because this movie, like, the tone, it felt like it wasn't very typical.
Yeah, so there was like no over the top anything. It was just very simple movie.
The movie is very realistic, like in real life. There wasn't a lot of music. You know what
There
I
was
mean?
no music at all.
Yeah, it's like literally real life. You're watching
Yeah.
a real life thing unfold.
It's like watching like a reality show, TV
Yeah,
series.
but it's just like everyday people. You know, it wasn't like dramatic or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you, what do you think of the character Dan?
Character Dan in the beginning was kind of an asshole. And he sound like whatever he was doing, character Dan, not Varun Dhawan. So all he was doing was just whatever he was doing was not like I was not liking it.
I agree with that.
Like he was being rude to everyone, and then what do you think?
Alright, so for me, like, I really fucking hated him. I'm fucking serious.
Yeah.
If I saw anyone like that in real life, I fucking want to beat the shit out of him, actually. Like, I don't like to start fights, but when I see an asshole, I just want to fight him so fucking bad.
Yeah.
And if I saw Dan in real life, I want to fucking beat his face in. I fucking want to break his fucking legs, honestly.
Yeah, not Varun Dhawan. Not
Yeah, like the character Dan.
The character Dan.
Like,
yeah.
I hated him so much. The character is very, very unlikable. And that's why I said, if you asked me midway, it would have been a 1. And also, like, yeah, he changed at the end. But actually, okay, I don't want to go too far. What do you think about him when he was helping her and like not going to work, and like, what do you think of that?
So
I want to ask you that.
in the beginning, I would say it was looking like he was forcing himself upon everybody, on her family that he wants to help.
Mm-hmm.
And I could not see that, or I have never seen that happen in real life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
I
nobody ever does that. But this is a movie, so
Yeah, that's what bothered me a lot as well. Like, you're not going to, because at the beginning of the movie, he didn't. There's zero signs that he liked her. Okay.
yeah.
And then suddenly, she's almost dead.
But
she's
we
in a
could
coma.
definitely see signs on her part that she likes him a little bit. Like how,
like what?
Like how the way she was looking at him. I don't know. So when he was helping her in the car, like fixing her car, and then she looked at how she looked at him, I thought.
Okay, now that you're talking about it, I didn't think of it at the time, to be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't think she liked him at all. Because that was another thing that was like, why the fuck does she care so much about Dan? Like, how come she responds so much to Dan when she was in a coma?
Yeah.
Like, I actually didn't see that connection there, actually. So I guess it makes more sense now. But, like, from Dan's perspective, it doesn't make any sense for a human being to go so out of his way to help someone who he didn't really care about. For me, because you gotta remind yourself, when I saw the trailer, I didn't know what to expect. I thought, and the way the movie was unfolding, it sort of sounded like it was gonna be like really psychological. Like, he's putting like all his emotions and stuff for her. Like, he just made it up in his mind somehow, just cause she asked his name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was like, I thought it was gonna be like a psychological thriller in a way, where like he would make all this stuff up or something.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know, again, from the trailer, if it was gonna be psychological.
At one point of the movie, when he was like figuring the stuff out in the hospitals and knowing the medicines names, and so, I thought he was gonna become doctor at the end.
No.
I was like, they're gonna turn him into a doctor and he's gonna treat her at the end or something like that.
Because during this period where he's treating her, he's staying at the hospital, staying over there, and it's sort of creepy in a way, right? It's very unsettling to see if you saw a guy who had no connection to your daughter, and just constantly there for no reason. It's very unsettling feeling, right?
It is.
And I thought that was a little bit fucked up. I didn't know. That's why I also thought it could go into a thriller. Like, he could just like a little bit mental.
Yeah.
But it didn't go that way.
I can say, but even in India, if you see someone like even a friend, even a close friend coming to, let's see on her mother's perspective, if you see a guy coming every day and you know she's not even friends with that guy.
Not even boyfriend, right?
Yeah, so not even friends. So I think her mother should like hesitate a little bit.
Be a little alarmed.
Yeah, like, why is he coming?
Yeah.
So that
was very weird. Again, that he had such a strong attachment for whatever reason to help her or save her, and I don't think the movie offered any real explanation.
But
for
I
that.
think why he was like very rude to everyone. So
even the girl.
Yeah. So I think in what I can think why he got so attached was so he was lacking love in his life. And he saw like a tiny bit of love when somebody told him that she asked for where is Dan.
Yeah, you're right.
So
you're right.
He was like very irritated all the time in the beginning, and then he saw like a tiny bit of love from someone, so he got so emotional about her.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I got. Like,
that's a good explanation, because for me, I couldn't put the pieces together.
Yeah.
I knew something was fucked up, and like what you said actually makes a lot of sense. He saw that little string of hope, I guess, and he just climbed it as much as he could or something.
Yeah,
you know
in the beginning he was like, what are you doing? Why are you looking at me like this way or something?
Yeah, that's very interesting. And then he got very attached. Okay, now it's starting to make more sense. I didn't see that.
That's the thing about this Shujit Sarkar's movies. They don't tell you right away that what you have to figure it out yourself. Like, it's very simple. Like in real world, you can't see someone's story just by looking at them.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he tells stories.
That's
like
true.
you can't tell someone's story just by looking at them. You have to go through and see everything, what the person is going through, right?
At the same time, though, like the obsession was very far.
Very far.
Still. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And again, it goes back to that mental aspect. I'm like, in my mind, like during that whole till the half movie point, I'm like, what is this guy thinking?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why is he doing all this? And you know, his friends were sort of being assholes in a way, but at the same way, I could see 100% see their perspective.
Yeah.
They're not. He wasn't being practical. He was leaving his job. All of this again to pursue this very slim chance, right?
Yeah.
And it didn't really make any sense to me. And yeah, I don't know what to say about that.
Just want to put it there. So the guy who played his friends.
Yeah.
So that guy is like from Punjab. I know he's like a very small actor there. He's not
Okay.
even an actor. I think he's just an anchor in like a singing TV show.
Okay.
Yeah, just a random fact.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm just happy for him that
He got into the
he
film.
got into the movie and stuff.
Yeah. So they put all this thing again. Like, so the friends and the uncle were both people who tried to like. So in my mind, there's
Yeah, the uncle. What the fuck?
No, there's two main sides I see. So there are people for or against saving
Yeah.
the girl, and like, again, the friends wanted to save her, but like the friends are like the practical side, you know, like the adult, the responsible side.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you can't do this forever. You have your own life.
Mhm.
You need to make money and like move on.
That's
you know?
how the normal world works.
Yeah.
right?
This practical reality, and in his mind, whether it was fucked up or not, it's more like, I need to save her, and it's all this stuff, and it's not bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like that's what really confused me. And then the uncle was like the ultimate. It was like the complete opposite. Like
Yeah. Just unplug her.
yeah, just kill her off. You
Yeah.
know? Kill her off, sort of thing. And I thought that was
He was thinking like she's in pain or something, so I could see his perspective too, but that's not like
I don't think that was his intention though. I think his
Yeah.
intention was he
More
wanted
like
money.
money. Yeah,
it was
more like
more about
money.
money.
So what do you think of the girl, Banita Sandhu?
I don't know. She didn't really do much the whole
She
movie.
didn't do anything.
So not much
I
to
was-
judge her on.
In the beginning, before watching the movie, I was like, oh yeah, I'm really ready for her to see her acting.
Yeah.
Like, she's gonna be the next big Bollywood thing. She's gonna act like she's gonna kill it or something.
And
But
she's
then
a-
in the whole movie, she's like this whole movie. She's not doing anything.
She's not doing anything.
But definitely that was a really strong scene when she was moving her eyes to the left
Yeah.
and right at the first time.
Yeah. That
But
was,
then
that
they
was
kept
good
doing it for like 100 times after.
yeah.
So at the first time it was like they were very slow. They were moving very slow. I
Yeah.
tried to do it in the theater. I was like,
it was pretty hard.
yeah, it's really
Yeah.
hard.
Hmm.
And what do you think of Varun,
Who's Barun?
the main guy?
Dan?
Dan, like
In terms of acting?
In terms of acting.
I mean,
Because
he's
normally he does roles like very over the top, like how Tiger did it in.
Oh yeah. I think he did a good job.
Yeah.
He seemed like a
Mhm.
yeah. He seemed very believable, like a realistic person, like an
Yeah.
everyday person that's just an asshole at the beginning. Yeah, no, he did good. He did good. Yeah, for his
And-
first serious film, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's done like one more serious one, but that was more like a not war, like fighting kind of stuff.
Hmm.
But he mostly does like a funny guy. But I think he could do like this roles too. These
More of
roles
this
too.
type of role?
Yeah, he could do that stuff. There's a
Mhm.
car nearby. Hope they're not watching it.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So
Mm.
what else?
What do you think? Okay, I think the most conflicting thing for me personally is the character Dan.
Yeah.
Because you fucking hate his guts at the beginning,
yeah.
and then he's trying so hard for a noble cause, but he's also like fucking himself over with his career.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then at the same time, he's meddling in affairs that he shouldn't really meddle in. It's like family, right? But at the same time, he's making a positive impact on
Yeah.
them. But then at the same time, he fucked up a lot. He's fucking up his own family, sort of thing, because
Mhm.
his parents,
Yeah.
you know, paid for his education, and he just threw it all away just for this girl, for just the chance of her
Yeah.
living. And then at the same time, he fucked up a lot. He's fucking up his own family, sort of thing, because his parents, you know, paid for his education, and he just threw it all away just for this girl, for just the chance of her living. And then at the same time, he fucked up a lot. He's fucking up his own family, sort of thing, because his parents, you know, paid for his education, and he just threw it all away just for this girl, for just the chance of her living. And then like, so at that point, I was just so confused on how I feel about Dan, you know? And then once the mom told him to go away, like I'm like, she felt very selfish for like taking this woman's son, basically, you know? And like with all her own family troubles. Once I saw him go away to a different place and work at a different hotel and stuff like that, I'm like, all right, I'm starting to like him. That's when I started liking him more.
Yeah.
Because he's more grounded in reality instead of up in the air with just pure percents.
At the new place, yeah.
Yeah, and he was
I got very
responsible.
happy. I was like, yeah, finally he's doing something progressive, right?
Yeah, exactly. Progressive. He's having progress. That's what I enjoyed. And after that point, that's when I started liking him more and more. But everything before that, I was just questioning everything. You know? I didn't really understand. Maybe it's just because I'm a very practical guy, but like I didn't understand why he was going to such lengths. But again, you sort of touched upon that one.
Yeah.
You said he's grasping on an opportunity of like a small chance of love or something.
If you guys sees like an asshole at your workplace or anywhere, just show them a little bit of love. Maybe they're gonna turn into like this beautiful guy. I don't know.
This is a movie, man. So I don't think it's realistic.
Yeah.
I mean, it could, obviously, but it'll take time. It'll take a lot of time. But I guess in the movie it took like 2 years.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Maybe my workplace thinks I'm like Dan.
Maybe.
I don't know. I just stay quiet and just go to work.
Same, me too.
I don't even say hi or bye.
I say hi and bye then. I had a question for you. What do you think, if she did live, what do you think how Dan would feel? And actually, what do you think happened after? Do you think Dan just moved on with his life? Because actually, when she died, or when she was getting better, in my mind, I thought Dan sort of wouldn't like that, in a sense, because at that point in the movie, his whole identity as a person is like, I'm caring for this girl.
Yeah.
And it says she gets better, because it's a psychological thing. I don't know if you've heard of it. So there's people that just only want to take care of people, but once those people are taken care of, they feel like they have no purpose in life.
Yeah.
For me, I thought Dan was one of them, and I was very intrigued, like, are they going to twist it like that in the movie? Are they going to make him psycho? Because there's a point where I thought when the mom told Dan to go away, I don't know. I thought he was going to do something psycho. That's why I got scared. I told you during that scene. I'm like, man, I'm feeling really scared right now.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to kill her.
It was more like a shot too. They were shooting it like a horror film.
Yeah, it looks like a horror shot. So I thought he was going to do something, you know. But yeah, like, what do you think? Like, how he would have felt? Or like, what do you think would have happened at the movie?
If he didn't had any purpose?
Oh, no. Well, like, after she died, what do you think he did? Or like, if she lived, how do you think the outcome would be different?
If she died, I don't know. He was just gonna grow a tree, I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't thought about it much, but if she lived, then definitely a love story, like a Bollywood movie.
Yeah.
Like all Bollywood, like a love story, and then they make kids or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
I'm not too creative about it. I can't think much.
Cause I don't know if it was out of love. That's the thing. Do you think he loved her? That's what was also very fucking with my mind. Was it just like he liked taking care of someone because someone showed him a smidgen of love?
Yeah.
Or did he actually love her? Because
they never told it in the movie that
he loved her.
So that's what we have to figure. That's what he left there to figure us out.
It's so unsettling for me. It just literally, if you take it at face value without all the romanticization, like don't romanticize that idea. If you take it very realistically, it's just in my mind, it could just be a very fucked up guy who got very obsessed with this girl.
Yeah.
And that's basically it. The only thing that makes me not say that is, again, when he starts working at the other hotel and he starts building his life again. That's the part where it made me feel like, okay, he's a regular guy. He's not fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good movie. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't for everybody. Certainly, I'm not used to watching movies like that.
Same here. I don't think there's any Bollywood movie like this simple and this. It's a pretty like realistic. Like I said, realistic and more like psychological kind of too. Like you have
hints of psychological.
Yeah, you have to be very like emotional person to get it, right?
Yeah, I
You
agree
have
with
to
that.
be like a very emotional and very
But
yeah,
but at the same time,
yeah.
you know those scenes where you think it's sort of implied that there should be like some emotional value, like like her love with him or something. You know,
Yeah.
like you know how what you said at the beginning, like she
Mhm.
liked him. There are signs that she liked him.
Yeah.
But like, we don't know that. We really don't know that.
Yeah.
Because what if she's just looking at him? Because how I interpret it actually is she chose, in my mind, I thought at the time, she saw him as someone just very weird. And like when you see weird people, you stare, right? Like when he was zapping those flies, I thought she was just looking at him because he looked fucking weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when she fixed the car and she said, "Thank you, Dan," I actually interpreted it as like she was a little scared. Or like, because she was like looking angry and walking away.
I actually saw that as like kind of romantic.
Yeah, you saw it as that, but I
Yeah.
saw it as scary, like scared. You know what I mean? So sometimes,
Yeah. So we never knew what she was thinking about.
Yeah,
Dan.
we never
So
knew what she was
even
thinking.
at the end when she was on the wheelchair in the garden and she just said Dan like twice. And what does that mean? I didn't get
actually,
what that
yeah,
means.
no.
Like,
See, I don't know.
hmm.
Like what I was trying to say was like, what if you saw those things only because you wanted to see it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But in reality, like, it could have been something totally different.
But how they like promoted this movie was like it's not a love story, it's a story about love. So it's like unconditional love.
Story about love. I don't know.
So it's if they're promoting it like that, so it's definitely a love story, like kind of a story about love.
Okay, I guess, but like, I don't know. I couldn't see it. That's why it was so hard for me to
And
put.
I
the
couldn't
pieces
see
together.
this movie doing good in India.
Like not good in India.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think people are gonna watch it because all people wanna see is like what I think is doing the what
Tiger Shroff.
Tiger Shroff. What Tiger Shroff?
That was so shit, man.
It was a pretty bad movie, and yeah, songs. There was like 0 songs in there, and
I think this was definitely more Western style.
yeah.
I mean, there's no.
Even Hollywood makes like shitty movies,
Yeah.
but
I think for this movie, it is as deep as you want to interpret it. So
Yeah.
it's dependent upon the viewer. If someone can see all the subtle things, I think they'll appreciate it a lot more. But if someone's like a lot more practical and stuff, they might question the whole fucking movie.
yeah.
You know, I felt like I fit into that category more.
And
Like,
if
I question-
someone's on like a typical Bollywood moviegoer, they're just gonna go out very fast. They're not gonna
Really?
watch. Yeah, it's it's very simple movie, man. They're not gonna understand it.
all right,
That's what I think.
all right.
All right.
I think that's a good end to the movie
Yeah.
or this review. Leave your thoughts below if you watched the movie.
Yeah.
We'd really like to get to that.
Yeah. We got only one last time.
Yeah, we got one comment.
Yeah.
Let's get 2. All right.
All right.
I'll see you guys after.
See you guys. What's the next movie are we gonna do?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What is it?
Whatever.
All right, we'll see you guys soon.
See you guys.